Well, good evening, everyone. I have the pleasure tonight of introducing our esteemed past Rotary International President and Foundation Trustee for Rotary International, Mark Maloney. So let me just tell you a little bit about Mark. Mark Daniel Maloney is a member of the law firm of Blackburn, Maloney & Schubert, LLC. They focus on taxation, estate planning, and agricultural law. He represents large farming operations in the southeastern and midwestern United States. A member of the Rotary Club of Decatur, Alabama, USA since 1980, Mark served as Rotary International President during 2019-2020. And he successfully, we got a few people in that class here, where he successfully advocated for the addition of environment as a seventh area of focus. Maloney also emphasized strategies to grow Rotary, presided over the first virtual RI convention that was organized during the COVID-19 pandemic, and increased awareness of Rotary's long-standing relationship with the United Nations. Mark is currently a trustee of the Rotary Foundation and will serve as chair of the trustees in 24-25. Mark's wife, Gay, is an attorney in the same law firm and a member and past president of the Rotary Club of Decatur, Daybreak, Alabama, USA. Gay and Mark have 2 daughters, 1 honorary daughter, and 2 grandsons. Will you all please stand and welcome Mark Daniel Maloney.
Thank you. I was supposed to wait until the music stopped, but it never started, so. Thank you, Rob, for that introduction. It was entirely accurate. There were 2 things in that introduction that I'd like to point out. One, it said that I was the first president to preside over a virtual Rotary convention. There are 2 things that make me sad about that. One is that I presided over a virtual Rotary convention. It was not quite the same standing in my Aloha shirt in the 2nd floor law library at my law firm, recording my remarks with some Rotary International staffer running the teleprompter from his house in Evanston or Chicago, Illinois, as being in Honolulu, Hawaii. Just not quite the same. And the second part of that makes me sad is that I was the first president, not the only president, but the first, because Holger Kanak, my successor, also presided over a virtual convention. So we have a unique brotherhood of 2 presidents of Rotary International who did not have an in-person convention. Now, the other point that I want to talk about that introduction, at the end he mentioned my fabulous wife, Gay, and that she Wendy Taylor and Cindy Anderson leading the from my wife's Rotary Club. And the important point there is that it said she is a member of the Rotary Club of Decatur, Daybreak, Alabama. That is different from the Rotary Club of Decatur, Alabama, because when she joined Rotary, she said, there is no Rotary Club in the world big enough for both of us. But enough of this chit-chat. They said I have to give a speech tonight. And I happen to have one right here. And it is great for me to be here this evening with the Rotary leaders of Kentucky, Tennessee, and Alabama, not necessarily in that order of importance. But it's great to be here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. You know, I've been to Pets enough that they put me in the same room every time up in the Marriott. It's a really nice room up on the 16th floor, but it's the same room. If Rotary is a beautiful car that you are proud to drive, the Rotary Foundation is the engine that makes it go to your chosen destination. The strengths of Rotary, especially our incredible 1.4 million members, make the Rotary Foundation powerful. With Rotary and the Rotary Foundation working together, we are a remarkable organization. In the words of our President-elect, Stephanie Yurchik, a magical organization that brings our hopes and dreams to life. We as Rotary members do good in the world through the Rotary Foundation. None of this was known to my wife, Gay, and me. Oh, look at that cute couple up there. None of this was known to my wife, Gay, and me when we made the journey from Decatur, Alabama to Kansas City, Missouri in late May 1985 for our first Rotary International Convention. As the incoming president of my club, I had reached the age of 30 just 2 weeks before. Walking among Rotarians from around the world, including some who outwardly seemed so different than me, but who held the same hopes and desires, I became enchanted with the magic of Rotary. During the 5th plenary session of that convention, I was particularly inspired by the address of Dr. Albert Sabin, the creator of the oral polio vaccine, who talked about the need to vaccinate all the world's children and the thunderous support for that goal expressed by Rotary members. That moment, nearly 39 years ago, was at the dawn of Polio Plus. It was a significant milestone in Rotary's organization-defining commitment to the world's children. During my year as club president, we enthusiastically received a group study exchange team from Western Nigeria. In response to my club's warm welcome, I was selected to lead the team from our district to Nigeria the following year. Look at all those cameras. Among the 7 families who welcomed me into their homes, 2 families had children with polio. I came to realize that polio reaches its victims across borders, across economies, and across religions. Since that exposure to the victims of polio, I have witnessed firsthand the incredible work of Rotary members and health workers, ensuring that this terrible disease will soon be finished forever. Rotary has allowed me to have these amazing experiences that go well beyond just seeing the world to experiencing the world. Gay and I have met Rotary members from all walks of life, each actively participating in making the world better. As you expand your experiences within Rotary, you too will have wonderful occasions to impact the world based upon your passions within Rotary. If you had a magic wand and you could magically cause your club to address the challenges in your community or within the world, where would you point that wand? Would your club expand its contributions to eradicate polio? Would your club invest in peace builders in a world raging with unrest? Would your club implement a global grant to provide sustainable systems for clean water and sanitation where there are none? Would your club ensure that teachers have the skills and tools they need to promote learning either locally or abroad? Would your club support those rebuilding their lives after a natural disaster? As your club's leader, you will have the opportunity to wave a magic wand in a manner that is only available to club presidents. You will expand your appreciation of the Rotary Foundation, which will fuel the engine for your club's Rotary Dream Car to reach your club's goals and chosen destination. And you will make an impact on your club not only in the coming year, but also in the years to come. You will leave a lasting impression on the future good deeds of your club. So let's focus on the upcoming year. The trustees of the Rotary Foundation have set an ambitious fundraising goal of $500 million for 2024-2025. As a team, all of us will work together and achieve this goal. And as a team, we will reach our endowment goal of $2.025 billion by 2025. Yet another very ambitious goal. By increasing our endowment, we can ensure that Rotary can do good in the world well beyond our lifetimes. To assist in reaching these goals, I encourage each of you to take 4 steps, which I am calling Mark's Magical Markers. Number 1, lead by example by making a contribution to the annual fund no later than the 31st of August of 2024, and to the endowment fund no later than the 31st of December 2024. Your personal commitment to the Rotary Foundation will set the stage for commitment to the foundation by the members of your club, and ask your club's leadership team to follow your example. Number 2, increase by 5 the number of donors in your club enrolled in Rotary Direct, our online recurring giving program. This is an easy way to make giving automatic. Number 3, increase by 5 the number of donors in your club who are members of your district's Polio Plus Society. These are Rotarians who commit to contribute $100 annually to the Polio Plus Fund. And number 4, also increase by 5 the number of donors in your club who are members of the Paul Harris Society. These are Rotarians who commit to contribute $1,000 annually to the Foundation's annual fund and encourage any existing Paul Harris Society members to fulfill their generous commitments. In asking you to lead by example, I am not asking you to do something that I have not done myself. Every year, my wife, Gay, and I each separately contribute to the annual fund and to the Polio Plus Fund through Rotary Direct. Therefore, we are each a member of the Paul Harris Society and the Polio Plus Society. But let us remember that all of this hard work, planning, and generosity is about fueling the engine. And that fuel, plus that engine, take us everywhere in the world to do good. In fact, it is better than good. It is about children receiving drops of vaccine across continents, and future generations of children who will be free from polio forever. It is about communities ending malaria in Zambia, reducing the mortality rate of mothers and their infants in Nigeria, and eliminating cervical cancer in Egypt. It is about helping communities destroyed by natural disasters to recover and rebuild. It is about empowering our people of action so we can create lasting change around the globe. As your club's president, you, together with your club's leadership team, can wave your magic wand to achieve the dreams your club has for your community and the world. And our Rotary Foundation can be the engine that powers your Rotary dream car. Together, we will connect the world. We will do good in the world. And we will share the magic of the Rotary Foundation. Thank you very much.
So, Mark, as a gift of thank you for you giving that tremendous speech. What a great speech about the foundation. And for all the great work you do, here is a gift from us for you.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
And we appreciate you being here and supporting us and our endeavor to be better Rotarians on a regular basis.
Thank
Mark
you.
Daniel Maloney.
I appreciate that.